What is going on, everyone? This is NASCAR here, and today we're doing something different from iRacing. We're racing in Automobilista, a really underrated sim, in my opinion.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now
you don't see a lot of
Celsius.
You don't see a lot of hype over it, I should say. So we're gonna start off with a championship and kind of do something, I guess, similar or different. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Basically,
all clear on pit exit.
Just kind of in the mood for some good old Automobilista. AI is set to 108%. And the first race of the season is VIR, which is a very fun track for me. I love racing here because there's so many S's and it's so fast. It's awesome. We're going to do some practice laps, and during this practice session,
new fastest lap
you guys can chat with me.
133.8.
I'll read some of the comments down the back straight. So this is the Formula Classic car. I'm off into the grass.
132.1.
And that is how you get that one turn wrong. So we're gonna go back to monitor. I do have sets of tires that I can only use, apparently. So what I'm gonna do, let's see. Need just a little bit less rebound to kind of get the weight of the car forward a little bit better, right? Now during practice you can speed through,
it's now 29 Celsius.
You basically speed through pit lane, like qualifying and practice, like this. Not recommended.
There's traffic behind.
Obviously.
Watch your mirrors. Sector 3 is clear. P17. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. We think Langer has gone off.
As you can tell, this track is not the easiest.
Green flag sector 1. It looks like Langer has gone
track
off.
to maneuver. As we got AI literally driving off the track.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Actually going to do a flying lap, hopefully.
P14. Brake temperatures look good. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 148.4. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 133.9. Sector 1 is 0.1 off the pace.
This car is a beast! My goodness. It's pretty insane because this thing has literally 1,300 horses of insane power.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. P22.
That's not bad.
Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
This car is a very fun car to drive, not because it's easy to drive, that's for sure.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 31 Celsius. Yellow flag. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Oh, we gained a bunch of time through there. I guess he's going to the pits. Bad idea.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Yellow flag in Sector 1, I guess.
P4. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. The leader has just done 131.8.
So easy to get loose.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
And it's so easy to run wide into that grass as well. Made up 4/10 in that braking zone. Even though I slid. Not a good idea.
Sector 2 time is good. P5. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. The leader has just done a 131.6.
Ow! Please don't run into me.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag Sector 1. Oh, Scott, you've cut the track. Don't delete the lap.
Chief. Chief.
Sector 2 is clear.
I guess
I think P4's binned it. is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Collect my thoughts, I guess.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Oh, it's 31. Oops. I'm definitely speeding right now. Okay. So I'm pretty warmed up for the most part. My goodness. I guess we could start qualifying after that one. In terms of the setup, it's a little bit loose on exit. I do want to add maybe rear, but at the same time, if I do that, I may screw myself. So I'm just going to go down on front wing. And then we'll see what happens in Q, I guess. So we're going to save this as the race setup, overwrite it. We're going to load in qualifying. Going to skip this session. We're currently P5. The leader apparently did a 131.6, which is 6/10 ahead of me and 3/10 ahead of second. So it's going to be very interesting.
That's the
to
end
see
of the session. P5.
how this goes. Chief. He doesn't read. He does not read. I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do is let's see. Assign control. Okay.
Radio check. Spider radio check.
So now he should basically be able to hear me when I talk. Testing. Or not. Maybe the mic that's being used isn't the mic that's on crew chief. I don't know. Have to. Let's see. Properties. Blah blah. Trying to figure out where the mic is or why it's not working correctly. But whatever. It's fine. We will continue without it and continue on. So we're gonna continue on to qualifying, make sure everything's right. We have 14 in the front for qualifying. For the race, we went down. And obviously the slow rebound and slow bump stiffness is obviously different because it's qualifying. We only need a fast lap. So what I want to do, actually, go up in pressure. What did I just do? I did not mean to put AI. Oops. Literally pressed I and it put AI as the thing. I'm so used to iRacing and starting my engines. So we got 12 minutes to literally go out and set a time. Don't necessarily want to lose the draft. first lap is ruined. Lap is completely ruined, and I'm pretty sure these tires are ruined as well. Got someone on our tail. Dude, bump me. You guys gotta move out of the way, my goodness. P1. Please P1. Please P1. Nope, not P1. P3. It's not bad, but still got work to do. So I'm gonna go back to the pits. We're gonna try this again. Hopefully with a clearer track, I should say. Because that hold-up did not help at all. We're 2/10 off the leader. So, not doing too bad. Okay, Oshima is apparently the quickest of the rest. Okay. I didn't do too bad, essentially. 3/10 off of the leader right now, which I could go faster. It's just a matter of having the cleanest track, right? So Oshima did a 131.4. I did a 131.6 or 7 technically. So I'm gonna go out again, see if I can get another clean lap. And apparently I was on the C compound of tires. What? What? Oh, we could definitely go faster. We can definitely go faster, man. That is a given. My goodness, there's so much grip in these tires. It's insane. I just don't want to screw them up. Still going through the sequence of how the lap is supposed to be ran, regardless of if you're going out or into the pits. What is he doing? What is he doing? Why did he just do that? That was so weird. Alright, we got 2 minutes. Lock up on the right front. Still up 4/10. Oh, I'm booking right now, dude. We are booking. Seconds. My guy. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Just before the session ended. Pretty sure this is still going to be a very close fight because I'm sure the start is going to be stupid because we're forming up for 1, and then for 2 we're going to be doing a standing start, which I'm not too great at. gonna butch it. We're just gonna butch it, and then yeah, look at that, 74, 66% of qualifying tire. My goodness. So we're gonna go back to the race setup, and then since it's over, AI may be a little bit too. I mean, they're on 109% right now. I don't know what else I could do at that point. I guess put it to max, but then I'd be blown away. Like, literally blown away. Flipping 129.7. That's about 1 second off the actual record of Automobilista at this track. Which is always a good thing, right? But we're gonna stop the music. We're gonna continue on. And we're gonna race in this race. Race in this race, yeah, that makes total sense. So, with it being an hour long, right? It's an hour? 1 hour? Race one? Yeah, it's 1 hour long. We're gonna fill this tank up to the max. So, 49 laps. Hopefully that's enough. If not, then we got some issues. Some big fat issues, man. So, welcome to VIR, Virginia, USA Racetrack. The beautiful scenery of VIR. One of the best tracks to literally race on because of the high-speed corners. It hits amazing. So, we're going to do the pace lap. Chief. The track still isn't worn in yet, so now we gotta wait for everyone to pull into their grid spots, grid positions, all that good stuff. We're gonna pause for just a second because I can't see chat at all. All right, now I can actually see chat again. And back to, okay. No, do not exit to monitor. That would be bad. Cancel, thank you. Okay, so we got 1 hour on the clock. We have first position. Don't know if I'm gonna hold on to that position, but we will see. Again, AI is set to 109% with high aggression. We shall see how this goes. Are we all set? We should be all set. Should be all set. There it is. Second got off to a crazy start. Under fire already. Oh, he's very slow out of that corner. I thought about it. We got an hour left. I'm not rushing him. Pretty heavy on fuel as well, so tail happy, I see. Oh my goodness. That is not what I wanted to do. He spun. He definitely spun. Now I should be able to run away with this, essentially. Ah, crap. Full course yellow. Great. So now, I don't know what happened, but apparently we got a full course yellow because someone can't keep it on track. That's unfortunate. So the way it works in Automobilista, you have to race back to the line. So whatever position you enter in on that last lap, I guess, that's basically where they put you. So there's the pace car. And great. I think the entire field probably had a calamity on that first lap. I'm gonna save as much fuel as I can because 56 minutes can go either very long or very short for the pit stops. So also, you cannot run through the pace car like you can in iRacing. It's a bad idea. You will screw your car. Which I feel like if iRacing did that with the pace car in there, you'd probably have a lot more probably have a lot more careful drivers during their wave rounds. But we're leading under the yellow, so 55 minutes to go, essentially. So the way the point system works is we basically have 15 drivers who gets points. The leader gets 26 points. Second place gets 21 points. 18 is the next one. Then 17, then 14, I believe. And then it goes on from there. You do get a bonus point for the fastest lap of the race. And you also get a bonus point for... what is it? I think leading the most laps or something. Not entirely sure. Look at this Chevy, dude. So I'm pretty sure pit road is open, but not entirely sure. Green flag next time around. Man, that car is leaning like crazy. We should be fine in terms of actually staying on good tires. I mean, if we have to pit because of fuel, then wait, there's no refueling in this oh god, there's no refueling in this. You can't refuel in these cars, so if we can't make it, that's pretty bad. That's very unfortunate is what that is. Alright, I'm gonna start slowing up now. I gotta warm up these brakes, man. Otherwise, they will not stop. Now I did set the cautions to be 1.3 on sensitivity, which I guess is why the yellow even came out in the first place. hopefully we don't have another caution here, and we can actually do some green flag racing. So far, no yellows, so I think we're good for the most part. Oh God. That's a bad idea. Somehow I didn't get hit. Yeah, I would not do that in real life. I would actually let them go by. That's actually a very dangerous move. Oh God, oh God. I got past him. But that was the sketchiest thing I've ever done. Very bad idea. He almost did what I did. And the leader is off. This track is not that easy, guys. It really isn't. They just ride the curbs a little too much. Are you? Literally, what just happened is what happened with me the last Ignite race. It hooked me. It hooked me. Apparently the leader is 17 seconds away, which I guess it makes it interesting for me. Who's texting my phone? Adam, if it's you. I can't read that right now. teammate. Oops. I got on the curb a little too far in the grass, and then that happened. I think he's still fine. Maybe. What's up, Kyle? Sorry I said your name that weird. How's it going, man? The leader is all the way up there. Still 17 seconds ahead. Sylvia DNF'd. What? Okay, that's 3 seconds gained back. A little sketchy through Sector 2. VIR is a very sketchy place. Very, very sketchy place. Nope. Nope. Don't bottom out. My goodness. Thing got loose. I corrected it, but I ran out of room. This track does not have that much track space, as you can tell. 37 minutes, and we got 36 laps of fuel. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. We're all good. No issue. It's just the tire issue that I'm thinking about. This is intense. Oh god. Nope. And that's what happens when you get that sequence of S's wrong. It's so easy to understeer and go wide through there. I'm actually improving this lap. Almost went into the marbles, which you don't want to do. Oops. I improved again by another 10th. There's the leader in the distance. And we got 30 minutes, so I got plenty of time. Now with 30 minutes to go, do I overtake him? Yes. And that is how you do that. Ah! I am king in the S's! Starting to catch lap traffic now, which is going to be a deciding factor of how this race goes down, because if I can get by them easily, it'll really help in terms of pulling away from this guy that's directly behind me. Let me know how the stream looks, if it's blurry, if it's okay. Already have a 4-second gap. Okay, the AI is a little bit too easy. I guess for setup builders, 109% is not the percentage you want to be on, I guess. I don't know. Currently, 109% is a little too easy for this track in particular. I don't know if it's the track itself. It could be just the track itself. VIR is a pretty difficult track for the AI. And I think it's just because it's so skinny in terms of its layout. But we'll see what happens at the next track, because that track is a little bit more suited for these classic cars, classic F1 V6 engines with, I believe, twin turbo. All I know is it's a 1.5 V6 engine with a turbo. Okay, alright, yep, we're just gonna cut the course. Warning, violated track limits. Oops. I was talking too much. That's what I was doing. So I wonder if that violation will set us back in terms of time. It probably will give us like a 5-second penalty, which, if that's the case, I need to pull my gap even further, honestly. That is a bad place to let me go by, man. A really bad place. Obviously, these engines have flat cranks in them, not crossplane, because since they're revving at literally 12,000 RPM, crossplane engines would not do too well with that. So, I'm pretty sure it's flat plane engine. Tires are definitely getting worn. On this straight, I want to make sure crew chief is actually on, because yeah, it's not.
Radio check.
It's not on.
Radio check.
It's not on, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it wasn't on. It wasn't on. That is a very big issue.
Silver has just retired.
Dude, Silva has been retired. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Thanks for that. Didn't know I had aero damage.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is clear. We think Bonnie has stacked it. Oshima is gaining on you. The gap is now 8.1. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, sector 1.
Tires are definitely going away. Does he not know that I am a lap car? I really hope he does not let me go in the wrong place at the wrong time. I guess because he has position up there.
Well done, Scott. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. That's 20 minutes to go.
Thanks.
Fastest lap. Your times are good in all 3 sectors.
You let me go there when I was about to pass. Holy crap, he hit the brakes.
Yellow flag. Caution.
My goodness, guys.
Your rear brakes are hot.
I bet they are.
The gap to Oshima behind is now 8.3 seconds.
It's good to know.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Green flag sector 3. Your last lap time was at 1:34.3.
That's a very slow lap time. A little bit of oversteer. What's up, Bobby Krug? How's it going? You said something about Hunter. I can't read it right now. I'll read it down the street.
To Oshima behind is increasing.
He's gonna get eyed up in the next race.
Sector 1 is clear. The other man, stay on it. We can see Bonnie has spun off. That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap was at 1:33.3.
Did Hunter screw you over again in Supercomp today? Because that sounds like what you're trying to say. And he spun, my goodness.
Brake temps look good.
Thanks. Now I can aggressively brake. Am I gonna lap the field before the race is over? That's pretty bad. Step up your game, AI.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag sector 3.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are sick of it.
one, Scott. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus.
He's
15 minutes
kind of
remaining. 15 minutes to go.
Dale Earnhardt of karting right now, I guess. Screwing up people and then winning the race.
Sector 1 is clear. Fastest lap for
Obviously,
Sousa,
I'm joking.
133.1.
Oh God, what are you doing? Okay, okay, what are you? Why? The AI is trying to kill me. They don't want me to win this race. They literally just stopped in front of me. Oh my goodness. Chief. Chief! Oh my goodness, he can't hear me. I don't understand.
You've just done a 134.4.
Really sucks though.
Oshima behind is now 11 seconds.
It really sucks that he's knocking people around for spots in the positions, man. That's not okay. We got 12 minutes to go in this race.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh. Oh God.
Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to get a taste of his own medicine from someone sooner or later. Understeer is bad. Tires are starting to go off a cliff. Especially when I run them through the grass like that.
Green flag, sector 1.
Oh God, I'm reading chat. Back you up.
The gap to Oshima behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
You want me to use my martial arts to back you up, Bobby? My Taekwondo? My Muay Thai? Man, I haven't had to use that since middle school. And even then, I didn't want to use it.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Tires are going to crap, engineer. Why do you think I'm 2/10 off?
Yellow flag, caution. We think that Bonnie has crashed.
Oof. My goodness, man.
Green flag, sector 1. Okay, Scott, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
10 more minutes. Dude. These tires are so worn right now. Oh god. Okay.
Track limits, come on.
I'll back you up if you give me a Rice Krispie treat.
Oshima behind is pitting now.
He's pitting. Why are they pitting at 8 minutes to go? I guess tires are that dead right now. I'm afraid if I go on new tires, I might bend myself. I'll back you up, Bobby. But, I still gotta see what he did exactly, so I can know exactly what he did wrong. So if he asks a question, I can be like, yeah, you did this, blah, blah, blah.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Sector 3?
Sector 3 is clear. That was 134.5.
It's getting bumpy on some old tires. Almost went off into the ditch. So, other than Hunter, how did Super Cop go? Was it marvelous?
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Was it wet?
Sector 1 is clear.
Because the story I saw, it was very foggy in the morning.
This is great. That's the fastest lap. Sector 3 time is fast.
Wait, that was the fastest lap of the race? What? What? Tires are definitely going away right now.
on, Scott. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
10-4. Did I already tell you that? Super Comp was pretty good. Dry. We had a lot of shifters. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it was fun.
This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. We're currently setting the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
Oh my goodness, did I really just do this?
Scott, track limits, come on. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2.
That's a big oof. My goodness. I mean, I know the tires are old, but jeez. Oh god. Look at my tires. They are so bad right now. Only got 2 minutes. That's basically 2 laps.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I gotta be very careful on these tires, man. Gotta be very careful. Because these suckers are done.
We're seeing a bit of wear on your front tyres. Your left rear showing significant wear.
10-4. That's why I spun out.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
That's why I'm taking it easy.
Okay, Scott, we're matching race pace. One more lap for the win. Come on. You've used half your fuel.
Only half? My goodness. The tanks that they had in these F1 cars in the 1980s and 1990s is insanely huge. Because the fact that I burned off only half after an hour, it's insane. Maybe I should have made this race an hour and 30 minutes. That way I had to pit, essentially, for tires. minutes remaining.
Your right front has got minor wear. We're seeing significant wear on both left side tyres.
Oof. So these things can blow up, basically, is what you're telling me. Okay. I gotcha. The fact that I can drive an hour on a set of tires.
The lap time was 1:33.0.
Is pretty insane.
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh god. I've never had that happen. And I kind of had a scary feeling when I sneezed. Oh god. That's a good question, Bobby. How do I explain that? That is a wonderful question. My goodness. Bobby coming out with the flaming questions. And we're gonna win at VIR.
Well done, Scott. Great win. You deserved that today.
And we got some achievement awards. Perfect day, be a star, advanced, some other stuff. That's cool. And I still had 35 liters of fuel left. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the blessing. So, how I keep my passion for racing is to not burn myself out on it. That's the biggest thing. And the way I don't burn myself out on it is I look at different types of racing. Like, I don't just look at IndyCar, don't just look at DTM or Formula 1 or NASCAR. I look at multiple series, Formula E and F3 and dirt racing and all this stuff, and like, it basically gets my mind going because essentially, let's start this from the beginning. Because I can talk, basically. So yeah, basically, how I don't burn myself out, I keep the passion up by keeping it interesting, keeping it pretty much up to the variety standards, and it's pretty simple. But it's not at the same time, because, like you said, you can get bored of racing because at the end of the day, it's racing, right? I totally get the point. But the adrenaline rush, the speed effect of it, like going that fast has always been the one thing that keeps me into it. I'm an adrenaline junkie, essentially. But, yeah, in terms of being bored, I don't get bored unless I continue to do the same thing over and over again. My goodness, they had a crash back there on the pace lap. What are they doing? Yeah, like, sometimes I just need to, like, like hibernate almost, for like maybe a day or two from racing. And like, do other things. Don't just do racing consistently. Like, racing is not your entire life. It's kind of what makes, certain drivers more liked than others because they show their outside personality away from racing. Not everyone wants to look at racing all the time, you know, and vice versa. So sometimes I just do like other games that kind of give me off of a competitive edge, I guess. And then I run, I lift weights, I watch Netflix, I go hang out with friends like you guys, and like, I don't know, like that's just, people say I'm gonna be the guy next year in Ignite, but I really can't go through the financial pain again for another meh season like I had this year. Not really much different from my first year, honestly. That is a good point. Fighting for podiums every race is meh. I mean, you've literally been on second place, or been in second in one of the races, and you've literally been essentially up there. So I don't think your season has been meh. It's more of a improvement. I'm not saying that your expectations have been met. No, I'm pretty sure your expectations were a lot higher. But in terms of, my goodness, that's a huge face right there. In terms of everything else, I don't know. I think your season was pretty good, essentially. Despite like the whole wreckage things and like the whole thing with Hunter and at the beginning of the season with Avery, like besides all that, you've been running pretty good. Adam's like, I wish my season was just meh. Yeah, me too. Like the beginning of my season was pretty good for the start, you know. And then I had that huge issue with spinning out and like being ripped out, and like it just like that for me really hurts. And the fact that I'm still going is the sign of, hey, I think I can still, you know, actually hang with everyone and not spin out and not do all this stuff. No. You gotta vent some of this stuff out, so I totally get it. But yeah, it's really, it's just all perspective. Yeah, that's true. Like for me, I think this season was a little bit a lot worse than what I planned on doing, you know? I planned on having top 5 finishes at least every race. Obviously not happening. Not for this season anyway. A lot of that has to do with me understanding how to maintain the kart, how to not screw up with certain parts and certain things like that. So that's something I gotta look at and improve on. But in terms of expectations, like, I totally get your point. Like, you're disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself for what I've done over the course of this year. Honestly, it should have been a lot better. My goodness, that was a hard hit. It's some cool camera angles. Spun out, and then we had that yellow flag again. So guys like Hunter and Evan show up and expect to win. Yeah, they do. And for me, I feel like it's something that they're doing. Whatever they're doing in terms of setup and their kart preparation, obviously they have a buttload of skill and a buttload of years of experience at the kart track and in karting in general, a lot more than what you and me have. But narrowing it down, if that's even a word, like whatever they do in terms of setup. I know Hunter adjusts his caster and camber a lot, and I don't know what he runs exactly, but I know he adjusts it a lot. So that's something I need to change for myself. Is like I don't mess with the caster or camber, which usually kind of can hurt a person in terms of long runs, in terms of short runs. And granted, we only do like 15 laps. It's really hard to really keep it as fast paced as you can on like 15 lap runs. I don't know. Yeah, it's a built motor, and like things like that, it can get annoying because when you have like newcomers in there who come in and expect, oh, it's gonna be pretty even, it's gonna be pretty even. We all have pretty much the same standard in terms of getting engines from Margay that aren't built. Not the case. I mean, racing in general, whatever series you go to, someone's gonna extend that arm of, we gotta make this the best it can be. So if we can rebuild, or not rebuild, have a built engine, or have certain bearings to use that won't violate the rules, they will gladly expose that. And like, I think that's just what Evan and Hunter have been doing. They've just been exposing the rule books and exposing what they can and can't do, which I need to improve on as well. Which is good, but if you're not good on a factory motor, then it's not really gonna help. That's true. That's true. You do have to be good on both a built motor and a standard factory motor, Like I said, it's all about like the perspective, like you said, basically, on the whole entire thing. I learned a lot from this year, and the year isn't even over yet, so big plans for next year. And my passion for racing still is going, mainly because I love the sport of racing. The fact that you have cool cars and cool karts, and you go a certain speed and you're racing against people, I love it, Now, the thing that kind of burns me out in terms of making it boring is spending a lot of the money, spending a lot of the resources to really go racing, and then having to lose out on certain things, And I think that's what your point is. It's like you're spending all this money, but you're not really winning races or having that competitive edge to, like, I don't know. You explain yourself. I'm not gonna, Scott has big plans for next year. Well, I mean, it's the difference between me and Lauer. I finished P6. I feel like I effed up, and Brennan finishes P6, and he had a solid day. Yeah. That's a big point. That's a big point right there. Yeah, I do have big plans for next year. Some things that are coming together that I can't really talk about right now, but it's some big plans that I can't disclose at this moment. Just gotta finalize it and actually prepare for when I can say something when it happens. But yeah, that's when I spun out. Good job, Scott. Good job. My goodness. That was horrible. Horrible! But little things like that, it's like, you do so good, and then you make an error like that, and it screws your entire race. Like, it really sucks in terms of, staying up there. But big plans, yes. But for now, I'm just having fun with where I am, and learning a lot for what I can. Like, I'm learning as much as I possibly can while I am where I am. So it's just a matter of looking at it on the bright side. My goodness, that guy literally got so loose, I didn't know where to go, so I just backed off. This was the sketchiest thing ever. We're going literally too wide through the S's. Very bad idea. And then I bump them. We're still too wide. This was the best too wide tandem I've ever had in this sim. It's insane. And then I get the runoff because outside usually has the better traction. You have a bigger radius to basically put the power down, so it kind of helps. You try to go on the inside, but it did not work, essentially. Yeah, I got really tight, and then the guy passed me. And that wasn't the leader, that was second place. I don't know, Bobby. It's just a matter of looking at it at a different perspective. Like, find what makes racing exciting for you, and then exploit that, but don't exploit it so much that you get used to it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like for me, my dream is to drive literally one of these high horsepower cars for a living and get paid to do it and win championships and do all of that. That's why I do a lot of sim racing, just to like get that drive, that ignition. My goodness, that was bad. The fact that my teammate didn't hit me was marvelous. Well, 23. Let's see if I can't get a new chassis for next year and see if I can actually get a little grip. Yeah, let's see you in a new chassis, Adam. Let's see how this goes. Your cart was Schwegen's old cart. Yeah, it was his old cart. But again, his old cart that's been worn for 3 years. So it'd be interesting to see what would happen with you on a new cart. Yeah, because Adam's fast. He's fast, but I think that old chassis definitely is hindering him just a little bit. How fast he is exactly on a new chassis, we'd have to see next year, but I'm pretty sure Adam could be up there for sure. It's just a matter of getting the right things for his driving style, and I don't know. But it's a marvelous game of keeping the passions alive, you know, not getting burned out, because you obviously can get burned out. That's a massive yes. You can get burned out on racing. But he needs all the tricks of the trade too. Ah, Bobby. Nice little banter. I'm burnt. Yeah, I bet you am, man. I bet you are. So I think for you, I think you just need like a period of like breaks, like small breaks, not like huge breaks, but small ones. Like for me, granted, I get burnt from working all the time. Like I literally get burnt from doing overtime at my main job every single day. It's annoying at times, especially when you want to go to the track and test, but you don't get off work until 6, and then you have to still take a shower and get to the racetrack, which is 30 minutes away, and then like all that stuff. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna relax and collect my thoughts at home for right now because I just need to chill out. But then there's moments where it's like, okay, I need to go to the track no matter how burnt out I am at work. I don't know. Yeah, working at the Kartplex does not help. That's for sure. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, for me, like I said, like, I get burnt out on working my main job, and sometimes it just really annoys me. But sometimes I just need to get to the track because I haven't been there in so long, and it's annoying to not be there, you know? So, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Essentially, you really want to have the passion for racing, but you don't want to burn yourself out. And I know it's very hard to do that when you work and you race at that track, which I've even seen that because I used to work at the Kartplex like pretty much all the time. And then I would do iDrive, and then I would do like random races. But I would like get so upset because people are racing, and you get used to people racing and you're not racing, and it's like, well, if I'm not gonna race, then why even be here? I don't know. Like that's a little insight to like how I was feeling a little bit during I guess last summer. Like I wanted to race, I wanted to do a lot of rental sessions and a lot of that, but I just couldn't because I had to work, and it sucked for me because I always long to race regardless of what it's in. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Bobby. I don't know, man. I do hope that you can somehow figure out how to not burn yourself out on it, and to maybe put like a progressive like break in between certain weeks, or like if you go racing probably 6 times out of that month, maybe next month take probably like a half week break, I don't know, and just like do something else, like play the guitar like I do, I don't know. Play the trumpet, or go bike riding, or like little things like that. It helps to not burn yourself out on it, if that makes sense. Man, this section is so awesome because you are literally flat through that entire sector. It's insane. I love it. This is why I love VIR. This is one of the tracks that I want to test on, if not race on, one day. It's been a while since I've gone to church. I need to go revisit the man upstairs and ask for his guidance. Yeah, that would definitely help. I mean, it's helped me. I take the time to like basically ask him and talk to him and just take time to myself and step away from things. So that would definitely help, in my opinion. Yeah, he's always opening his arms to you, Bobby. Don't you worry about that. But I'm going to end this stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Actually, we're not going to end it yet. We're actually going to exit here. We're going to go to the standings. Currently, I have 29 points. So that means that I believe I have the fastest lap, and I led the most laps. So yeah, you get 2 points for leading the most laps, and then you get a bonus point for the fastest lap, which I got both of those. So we're 29 points ahead, and the next race is not the VI. Is it really the VIR full course? No, it can't be. It can't be. That can't be. No. Dude, do not tell me. Why is it... Oh my goodness. I don't understand that one. That's just weird. It should not be that. Thanks for streaming, Scott. I'm heading out. Love ya. Thanks for chatting. You need a new residence and a job that doesn't involve WWTR. Wow. Bold remarks from Adam Ward. But no, I'm joking. But like yeah, thanks for streaming, guys. Or you guys didn't stream. Thank you for watching my stream, is what I tried to say. This is NASCAR here, signing out. As always, God bless, take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, drive safe, be smart, but most of all, have fun. Did I already say that? I did already say that. But that's pretty much going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Don't burn yourself out on anything. I guess it's the moral of the story, right? Essentially, people burn themselves out on work, burn themselves out on their passions, burn themselves out on school. Like, sometimes you just need a breather. So, take a breather, okay? He just said thanks for streaming. But yeah, just take a breather, guys. Take a day off. Like, take a day off from everything and just chill and relax. That's what I have to do sometimes. So, I'll see you guys later. Thanks again. And NASCAR in here signing out. Adios. Janet. Bonsoir.